Well, this is not the garden tour I wanted to do, but this is what happened to everything after Hurricane Milton came through. This was a nice full bougainvillea, and it has been mutilated from the wind, but it will grow back, and that's the thing. It will sprout again and it will grow back, so that is good. None of these fell, which is great. So none of these trees fell. They look very much intact, which is great. So, but going around the front here, but this tree did not do well. It's not ruined, and it will grow back as well, but this was very full and beautiful, and could not see through it at all. So you can see it got quite the haircut. But like I said, it will fill back in a few months, because these trees are constantly growing and constantly growing new leaves, and so it'll be okay. In fact, it's kind of a nuisance because they grow so much, and then so here's a big branch that fell. And then my plumerias, I did the video of the plumerias, and they took quite a beating. They shed in the winter anyway, and so it was going to look like this eventually, but look, I think this one, yeah, this one fell, so it was not crossed like that. So that fell. It looks like the wind came from the north and was blowing from these houses toward us, because everything is leaning this way. The person across the street, their porch flew up over their house and landed in the front yard. So that's what happened with them. So yeah, it's just leaning over, so the wind was coming from over there and was blowing this way. But other than that, I mean, these trees are okay. I was afraid that these tall trees would break off. So I'm glad that these did not break off and hit the house. So that's good. And then just going around the side, this is sad. So this tree got crushed. And well, it wasn't really mine, it came with the house, but the white bird of paradise here was so beautiful and full and tall, and it's reduced to this. The thing about this is, because we have to redo the pipes, all of these trees on the side of the house, all of these bushes that were grown up into trees, these start out as little bushes, and you can grow them up really high like this, and it was fun to have them, but all of these have to come out. And this tree and the white bird of paradise had to come out anyway, along with our nice sidewalk, to redo the pipes, and that includes this tree too. They all have to go. So I was prepared to lose all of this stuff anyway, so I'm not really shocked or devastated, because I already knew that all of this stuff had to go because of having to get new pipes. But other than that, we really didn't do bad. I mean, no broken windows and no flooding, and our fence is still intact because the wind went right through the fence across town where I work. Those fences did not do well. And here's the funny thing. This plumeria I put right there before we left, and it never moved. How did that not blow around and fall over? It didn't even fall over. But yeah, this plumeria, all of the leaves came off. I needed to cut this back anyway. And just some yard debris. But all of my plants back here are okay. The border is okay. Our lanai just came untucked in the corner there, the screen, so we just got to tuck that back in. Otherwise, I mean, no damage. And we don't even think the tiles in the backyard are ours. There's some shingles or something from someone's roof, but we don't actually think it's from ours because we don't see, we haven't been up there, but it might be ours. I had assumed it was ours, but my husband didn't think it was ours. And then just a pile of big branches in the back, but so grateful that we didn't get any damage. So Monday night when we got home from work, the linemen were back here fixing the power lines. So that was very interesting to see. And this got pretty beat up. The leaves were not split when we left. So that's okay, they will grow back. And this tree looks pretty bad. But the staghorn fern did not blow out. So that stayed. But the tree looks really bad. So I'm going to be busy today cleaning up everything I can with the time I have off today. I'm off of work today, so I can do that and get a little exercise. This poor tree, I was debating on taking this tree out anyway, and now I have no choice but to take this tree out. It's just a little tree with red flowers. It was very cute. Oh, I see something in the, oh, somebody lost. I wonder what that is. Let's see what that is. And this tree really got it good. So I'm just cleaning that up. So the good news is everything that I have to clean up today is really just, you know, pruning. I mean, it can be pruning because it will all grow back. I don't know what that is in the river there. But there's more debris over there. So that'll all get cleaned up. Oh no! Oh my gosh! Oh shoot! Wow! Their lanai got it. Oh no! And their lanai is so beautiful. If you had seen it before, it was just a nice long lanai with just set up really nice. I cannot believe they lost it. This is crazy. The neighbors, their screens were ripped out with, I believe, Hurricane Debbie. The wind came from the north, and because our lanai is on this side, we didn't get any damage. It's unbelievable. No damage whatsoever. Oh, man. That's just unbelievable. So the wind was blowing from the front going that way, and it saved us. All right, and after I'm cleaned up, I will update you on the cycle I'm in right now, because that was another pleasant surprise that I did not expect. So let me go ahead and do this yard work, and then I will update you on my cycle and what's happening. So it is October 16th, and it is a little bit later on in the day from the last clip of showing about the yard damage. And I'm all cleaned up now, and I'm at Walmart after cleaning the refrigerators. We did clean the refrigerators last night. I wish we had thrown everything away before we left. We didn't have a whole lot of food to begin with, so it's not like we lost a lot or wasted too much. But trying to get out trying to hurry and pack and leave, I did not throw away, like there was, I think, old spaghetti in there, and we had a rotisserie chicken, and I put that in the freezer. But of course, we turned the power off before we left the house on Monday, last Monday. Well, 2 Mondays ago now, because today's Wednesday, before the storm, before going up to Georgia. So anyway, I did the half and half vinegar, sprayed everything down, but it you know, it may have disinfected things, but now it just reeks of vinegar. So anyway, so I went back over everything with Clorox wipes, and we also put in an open glass of baking soda, and that has totally helped with the odor. So it's amazing. So the refrigerators are finally clean and ready for food again. And so I'm here at Walmart to get the essentials, you know, lunch meats and lunch type foods, and milk and things like that. So anyway, one thing that is very exciting that I was not expecting was that when we were in Georgia, when we were in the midst of our evacuation and during the storm, I figured that I would ovulate on cycle day 10 like I did last cycle, which again is a little too early for me. I'm sure some other people can get a very healthy, good, fertile egg on cycle day 10, but it's a little bit early for me. I am usually cycle day 13 ovulation. Well, anyway, so I was relaxed and not worried about it. And, you know, I didn't even take any supplements with me on the trip. That was the furthest thing from my mind. It's always in the back of my mind about, you know, will it work out? Will it happen somehow? But just really cared about getting out of Florida and being safe with my family. And I did not take any supplements with me at all. And I was just kind of eating this and that throughout the week, things I don't normally eat. And anyway, Friday came and went, and I did not ovulate. I did not have ovulation cramping. I did not take my temperature. I was not taking my temperature because I thought I'm not going to inseminate this cycle. And so there's no point in taking my temperature. And I ran out of ovulation strips. So I had no BBT thermometer. I had no easy at home strips or anything like that. But I just knew that Friday came and went, and we went hiking along those falls that I showed you the picture of in my post. High falls in Georgia there. So much fun, just beautiful, sunny, wonderful, great exercise, and no ovulation pain. Saturday, same thing, no ovulation pain. No back ache, no hot flashes, nothing. Sunday came, and again, not really feeling anything. So that was getting me a little bit excited and we drove back last Sunday. So we're driving back, and I'm thinking, if I don't ovulate on Monday, which is cycle day 13, which is my normal old ovulation day when I was before perimenopause. But if my body somehow holds off and does not ovulate on Monday, I could have my donor send a shipment on Monday to be received on Tuesday, hoping to ovulate on Tuesday and to have a chance of getting pregnant this cycle. And to ovulate on cycle day 14, that's basically textbook ovulation. And for a 28-day cycle, for a normal, average, regular 28-day cycle. And I know everybody's got a few days here and there where they're different. So, yeah, it totally happened. Monday, I thought I was feeling ovulation pain. I started to get really bad back pain, and I was feeling very hot. And I thought, okay, well, you know, I don't know if I should have him send it or not, because if I'm ovulating today, then there's a chance that the egg could already be decomposing, already be dead before the sperm before I'm able to inseminate on Tuesday. Because I also worked all day long, and so I wasn't able to inseminate the minute it came. Well, anyway, you know, I had the back pain and the hot flashes, but no pain in my ovaries on Monday. And then Tuesday came, and I decided last minute, I'm just going to take the chance. I told the donor, let's just do it. Let's take the chance and send the shipment. And so that was about 3:30 my time. And so he's 2 hours behind me. So he has a little bit more time. And I asked him, when is the very latest, that you can be told to send a shipment to where it would still come? So anyway, and he said about 7 hours from now. So I did that, and it came at 3:04 on Tuesday, yesterday. And so I went ahead and inseminated when I got home last night. And here's the thing. Later, after insemination, I did see fertile cervical mucus. So it was totally fertile still. To me, that is a huge win, because that's basically, my body is still fertile. And I had pain in my left ovary a little earlier that day, yesterday. So I ovulated on cycle day 14 yesterday, and I am still in shock, and I can't believe it. And I inseminated, and I even had a little bit of fertile cervical mucus this morning to kind of, go past the time of ovulation. For me to see that this morning too, and then a little bit after that, it was starting to change to infertile. So I'm excited. I just can't even believe that my ovulation held off and was a normal, good ovulation day, like a normal, good ovulation day of cycle day 14. So I am in my 2-week wait now. I am 1 DPO, and I'm excited to see what happens this time, and excited to have one more chance at trying to have my own baby. Also, I want to say I'm so grateful to all of you who donated to me. You are amazing and awesome. I was just, I was trying to hold back the tears as I saw the donations come in, and those have gone into a separate savings account and will be there as I continue to try to save for the donor egg program if I don't get pregnant with my own natural baby. So I will always keep trying with my own natural baby while saving up for the donor egg program. Should I get pregnant with my own natural baby, that money will go toward paying off my sperm debt, which is quite large. I was using a credit card to buy frozen sperm back in the day before I got the Facebook donor. And so there is quite a bit of debt there still. I will pay it off somehow, some way. Anyway, so I will end this video with my LH strip. I did order some, and I got some in. So this should be negative, not blazing positive or a dye stealer. So this is 1 DPO, and we'll see if it is light or dark, but either way, ovulation and the cervical mucus and everything were right in line with ovulation, along with ovulation pain out of my left ovary. So that's exciting to me, but it's just kind of fun to do these anyway and just see what they look like. So here is 1 DPO easy at home ovulation strip. Whoops. Okay, and it's dark. It's pretty much matching, but that's the way it's gonna be for me. It's just kind of always been that way. I did manage to lower it though when I was fasting. So my FSH, last I was checked, was 13.7 or something like that. So it's only ever been, when I got pregnant with my daughter, it was at a 14. So I can totally get pregnant on an FSH of 14. Girls I have seen, it was up in the 50s. They had an FSH of 56 or something like that. It was really high numbers there, but mine are not. Average is about 3 to 10, and so to be 14 is not the end of the world. That's the FSH I had when I got pregnant with Hannah. So anyway, that's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching and asking how I am. You guys are amazing. Thank you for praying for us. And like I said, no damage to the house, no broken windows, no flooding, just broken trees and broken branches that need to be cleaned up. So anyway, I'm excited to do pregnancy testing next week, and I hope you join me for that, and I will see you next time. Bye.